Again, I want to thank everybody for coming again to hear our press conference. And our guys are responding well. I know that's the first thing, is that our guys are ready to play a football game. And what has happened in the past has happened in the past. The positives that have happened from this last ball game is our guys are playing with great effort. And we've been having that every single ball game. That helps you to give you an opportunity to have a great chance to win football games. Number two, I still feel that we are a good football team. And I reminded of our team that we are still a good football team no matter what has happened here the last 2 or 3, 4 ball games. And we got to just continue to work. That's what we talk about. We're going to be resilient. We got to be able to recover quickly, and that's what we are doing right now as a staff. That's what we're doing here as a football team. Our guys are ready to respond, as we kind of had a little bit of a light workout yesterday. So it's great to be back on the football field today and get ready to play a good football team in Army and do our best. Start out with some questions. Go ahead.
Turner, what was the first day or so, or the first time you got the players together? What was it like after not the day of the game, but subsequent after the game?
Right. Now, we saw them all yesterday. That would have been the first day that we got a chance to see our guys. Sunday, we give all of our guys off that day, so we actually don't see them. Some of them come up in the office, but the guys were just attentive of what's next, what we need to do, what can I do, what do we need to do, and more importantly, what do I need to do? I'm saying each individual guy to get better, so that we can continue to move on. So, again, young men in our society, they can be resilient, they can respond quickly, and so they are very, very I guess, attentive about what we had to say, what we wanted to do, and how we wanted to go about doing it. So, again, I think Domonic can speak on his own personal behalf and speaking on behalf of the team, and let you maybe respond to that question there too, Dom.
What was it like for you guys?
Really, it was all of us. We felt the same pain. Like, we were hurt. We know how, like, we were winning, and to end up losing a close game like that. Nobody likes to lose like that. Nobody likes to lose, period. But we just got to bounce back. It's a 24-hour rule. That's what we go by. If we win, okay, we enjoy. If we lose, we mourn and get over it and get ready for the next game.
Turner, as you've gone back and analyzed it, is there a simple way to say how the game got away? And also, as you've gone back and looked at it, would there be anything you might have done differently, any approaches, any play calls, or any focus in the end of the game that might have changed things?
Like anything in life, you can always go back and say this or that, but to be honest with you, we're moving on. I don't really, there's nothing drastic there that we would have done differently. It's just about that our guys need to make plays, and it comes down to which 11 guys on the football field at that particular time, which 11 guys are working well together to make the plays, and they executed more plays than we did, and that's really the bottom line. Really, in any ball game, whether you win one that's close, you lose one that's not so close, or vice versa. It really comes down to who make the most plays. So that's really what the bottom line, and that's what we talk about at our players. Is just that here's what we need to do: is execute better. We talk about three things: being physical, and being able to have execution very, very well, and then playing hard. I mean, those are the things that we have to do. Those are the things that we can control. All the other things, you have to just give credit to the other team. They're going to have some good plays, and that's part of it. So that's how we looked at it. Again, not going to look back at it any more than right now. It's just we're going to move forward, getting ready for Army, and what can we do to get better.
I'm sure it's way down on the list. Did you see the replay of the interception in overtime that bounced? Did you have a reaction to that?
The call's done. Ain't nothing I can do about it, and they made the call, and we're moving on.
Did you discuss at all the killer instinct of not being able to make the one play that finished them? You want, when you got a team down, you want to finish them because you couldn't make enough plays to finish them, I guess.
We talked about the play, each phase, offense, defense, special teams, of where we had an opportunity to finish a play or to make a play, and here's how we need to do it, and here's why we need to do it, and just talk to that to each of our units, offense, defense, and special teams, and so therefore when those times come up again, here's how we need to do it, and here's why we need to do it. So they understand the reason, and then understand what we need to do to correct that. So again, we're still in the process of a journey of putting together a program and moving forward, and like I said, we still are moving forward in the right direction. I still don't see that we moving backwards. We are continuing to moving forward, and I know the W's and the L's are really the indicator in most cases whether you're moving forward or whether you're moving backwards as a program. But I feel very good at where we're at and where we're going.
Domonic, how important was it to hear Coach give reassurance from Coach? I still believe we are a good football team after the tough losses. How important was that to get that reassurance?
That always helps to know that our coach is here for us and shows us no matter if we lose or win that he still believes in us. It makes us believe in ourselves even more and just want to finish more and make the season better to give everybody a show here. Everybody just wants to come out and see us do good. And when we lose something like that in this close game that we just lost, it's kind of hard, but we always get right back up because of how he feels about us and how much he puts into us and makes us put more into each other and want to help each other more just so we can get better.
I mean, was that an important message to really remind the team that, hey, we're still good?
Yeah, I wasn't saying that just to be making them feel good about it. I really believe it and what we're at and what we're doing. Again, you got to continue to have our guys believing. And that's our theme when I first got here is you believe. And we finding the ways that we are believing. And here's why I believe in you. I give specific things that tells me and shows me that I believe in our football team. I believe in our players, believe in our coaching staff. So it's very important, and I don't just say things just to be saying them. I say them in validation of why I'm saying them.
Do you think, having said all that you've made enough strides and done enough to change the culture and the attitude around here that a game like last Saturday, which could spiral for a lot of teams, is not going to happen this team? Do you think there are enough things in place to keep that from having a longer lasting effect?
Well, I think so, just because of the character of our staff, number one, and the character of our football team. Again, I think we, staff-wise, has done a great job of trying to build relationship with our players deeper than just football. And when you do that, then you have less of issues of those type of things. I'm not going to say those things are not going to happen. That's life. We're all human beings, and you're going to have ups and downs. But the question is, how do you respond? That's the question to every one of us each and every day. How are you going to respond to adversity? We all have them in our lives. And, everybody gets the chance to see our adversity as far as in football. You get to see the results. Everybody watches it and sees it. So everybody has an opportunity to respond and say that. So I feel very confident in where we're at, where we're going, just because I believe that we have built a great foundation. And that's what we've always talked about, of having a foundation that you can always build from. And then so when things are going well, you have that great foundation. When things are not going so well, you still go back to that same foundation. And that's our vision. That's our mission statement that we talk about almost every day to our football team. And so therefore, when things come like this, you're able to respond in the right way.
Moving forward, talk about Army and what they pose problems.
Defensively, they're very sound defensively. They really play basically a 4-3 scheme. And they are very, very just sound. They don't do a whole lot per se. They blitz occasionally here and there, but they do very, very sound in their defense. Discipline. Everybody rallies to the football. It seems like they're very good tacklers. They're secondary guys. So I think they're going to give us things that we got to work for. They make you work for what you're going to have to earn. You're not going to probably have a whole lot of opportunities to have some big plays just because of they're so disciplined in their defense. Offensively, it's kind of the same thing on the other side as far as our defense going to have great discipline. Facing now really a whole new offense that our guys have not even had an experience with, at least in college anyway, of running the option game. And number one is stopping the fullback. Number two is stopping the quarterback. And they're just consistently going to do that and say, out of whatever 60 to 70 plays that they're going to run, they're going to probably break 4 to 5 of them just because you're going to miss a tackle and somebody's going to break one and, going to have some opportunity for big plays. So they're not fancy. It may not be pretty or anything of that nature, but they understand what they're doing and why they're doing it. And we have to be tremendously disciplined, and we have to tackle well.